You're Christopher Baker.
Yes, sir.
You were charged here in this indictment with the third-degree felony of obstruction or retaliation on or about April 4th of this year in Jefferson County, Texas. You intentionally or knowingly threaten to harm another, namely a person by an unlawful act, namely assault in retaliation for or on account of the status of that person being a public servant, namely a Port Arthur police officer. Says you had active warrants for your arrest. When you were arrested, you must have been under the influence of something because odor of alcohol was emitting. You were belligerent. You began kicking, screaming, kicking up your legs and forcing the officer to carry you to the patrol office. Is that the way you normally act?
No, no.
You intentionally used active force to prevent the officer from effecting the arrest. You made several threats to harm, stating, "Don't let me catch you on the streets. I'll beat your ass." You said that to a police officer. Really?
I was just intoxicated.
Whose fault was that?
His mom.
Well, shame on you. Whatever happens, that's your fault.
Yes, sir.
Well, you're looking at up to 10 years in prison. And let me ask you this. You're asking for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Why? Why? I've been working since I was 16 years of age. Started out with 80 cents an hour. Not to bore you with this, but I paid my way. And I didn't have anybody pay my way. I paid my way through life up to now. And I'm not special.
Yes, sir.
You got to go pay for your own lawyer. I don't want the taxpayers to foot the bill for this foolish behavior.
Yes, sir.
Are you working somewhere?
No, sir. No.
Why not?
Well, I was working, but we haven't been having any boats.
Well, go do something else.
I have jobs out of the city, but due to bond stuff, I can't leave.
How many times have you been arrested before? Is this the first time?
No, sir.
Well, yeah. What's your bond on this?
Sir.
What's your bond on this one? How much is it?
I don't remember.
You don't even remember? Who posted the bond if you don't have any money?
Harry.
No. He didn't do it for free.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Who paid him?
Oh, my mom did.
Your mother? You're 24 years old and your mother is paying for your mistakes?
Yes, sir.
You got your own responsibility.
Yes, sir.
You've been an adult for 6 or 7 years. And your mother is still paying for your mistakes. Shame on you for that. Shame on you. She a real rich, wealthy lady? Is she?
Sir.
Is she a real rich, wealthy lady?
Yeah.
No, she probably needs that money for
Yeah.
her own care and needs. Shame on you for that. No, I'm not, on my watch, you're able to work. You go out and if you've got some problems with the work, if it's stalled where you are, go out and get another job.
Yes, sir. That's what
I had 3 at one time. Yes,
sir.
and was going to school. Give you 2 weeks. Come back, tell me where you are and getting a job. But no, you're going to be responsible for paying your way, sir. That's the only thing that's appropriate for somebody in your situation who's able to work and has been an adult for several years. Do what everybody else does. Be responsible for your own independence. And you make a mistake, you fix it. You deal with it, fix it, and don't make a mistake again.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you back in 2 weeks. Oscar Lewis. This is 25 CR 1190. That is you. You're charged with the state jail felony of forgery. But forgery is what you do, right? I am looking at 2 convictions in 2021 for fraudulent use or possession of IDs, a state jail felony, then credit or debit card abuse, a state jail felony out of Harris County, Texas. Is that right? Yes. You were convicted in Harris County, Texas. That's what the indictments, that's what the grand jury says. Well, there's two of them. There's two different cause numbers. It's on the same date, but it's two different cause numbers. It's two different crimes. One's fraudulent use or possession of ID, and the other is credit or debit card abuse. They're two separate, no, it's in there. It says two separate cause numbers out of the 182nd District Court of Harris County. So you're not eligible for probation in front of a jury.
Additionally, as a,
If you tried this, you're not eligible for probation, then this is a state jail.
he is a non-state jail felony too, but it won't change the enhancement scheme here, Judge.
Yeah.
But
You're still looking at regular state jail felony, right?
Correct, Judge.
You're looking
Well,
at,
with these state jail priors, we're looking at a third degree.
okay. It's a state jail felony the way it was indicted, but with the additional prior convictions, the law in Texas is you get punished for the circumstances of your crime and criminal history. You have a criminal history. You've got at least two prior state jail convictions, and the state says there may be a third one. With two prior state jail convictions, this state jail, which would otherwise carry with it up to 2 years in the state jail, it's a state jail felony, but it will be punished because of your prior convictions as though it were a third degree felony. You pay for prior mistakes when you're convicted. Every time you make a new mistake, a new crime, that crime gets bumped up in punishment. And that only makes sense. That's to deter people from committing mistakes like this. So you were looking at no less than 2, no more than 10 years confinement in prison and a fine up to $10,000 in this case, even though it says a state jail felony. That's the price you pay for prior convictions and then committing new crimes. I always tell people, make a mistake, fix it, don't do it again. Some people keep repeating their mistakes. This is one of these things, but you can always stop and fix it and stop the bleeding. But it's your choice. It's nobody else's but yours. Now, who's going to be your lawyer?
Miss Walker.
I'm sorry.
I said Miss Walker. You gotta get me 2 weeks.
You have a soft voice. I can't.
I said Miss Walker, but you gotta get me 2 weeks to.
Yeah, you got some time. How much time do you need,
At least,
sir?
at least 30 days.
You got it. I'll give you 4 weeks. But you're going to get a resetting. Whoever you hire, give them that resetting so they know when to come back.
Yes, sir.
And you got to come back. But if you don't hire somebody, you have to be back.
Yes,
And then
sir.
we'll talk about where you are and trying to get a lawyer.
Oh, and you got me the monitor.
I'm sorry.
I said you got me the monitor.
Okay, you still have to be back.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah,
That's monitor is important. That's so we know where you are if you don't show up.
No, that's what I was telling you. I
But
was
yeah,
gonna come
it's
back.
going to, there'll be something that shows you have to be back. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Anything else? That's all?